Hey guys, Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. It's been a really long time. I haven't been on my Facebook page in a while. I haven't been on my YouTube channel in a really long time. I really took 2023 to focus on myself, building my career, building my empire, building my legacy, and it was good. It was really, really good. And um, I've felt disconnected from my connectedness. So I'm actually here to read cards for you guys, and I don't know when I'll be back again. But I'm doing this now, and I really want to do it. I'm doing 2023 forecast readings, and I'm going to read the year in quarters. I have 4 decks here. I've done a premeditation and a shuffle, and here's a fun thing too. So, yeah, the pendulum. Yeah, let's see here. Sometimes it gets stuck. There we go. The pendulum. Oh my gosh, I was in a hippie store, crystal store the other day, and I'm not really a rocks person or stones person. Um, However, I was near the pendulum rack and there were so many beautiful pendulums to choose from. And for whatever reason, this one, as simple as it looks, it's some crystal of some type, it screamed at me, take me home. And I picked it up, and usually with these types of tools, they take a while to create a bond with them, and this was an instant friendship. So it started swinging immediately, it started answering me immediately, and I loved it. So, that being said, I'm going to read cards for you guys. And let's just get into it. This reading is for Pisces. So let's look at the first quarter of your year, Pisces. Let's look at the first quarter of your years. I also just bought this deck. It's like a Sailor Jerry style tattoo deck. And I thought the art in it was lovely. And I don't have any tattoos myself, but I do have family who have tattoos, and they're like vintage, and they're that Sailor Jerry style. And it just, again, this deck with that pendulum screamed at me across the store and also said, please take me home with you. And I was like, of course I will. Of course I'll take you home with me. You're lovely. And it really has been a phenomenal deck. So let's look at the first quarter of the year. I know I already said that, but let's look at the first quarter of the year. 3 of Wands. I picture you standing, well, much like the 3 of Wands cards, you are like surveying the landscape, the potentiality, the possibilities. You are observing all of it in the first quarter of the year for sure. It's like you've got your bags packed and you're ready at the door for something. What is it? What is it? The Hierophant, the Star. You are really, really, really invested in your future right now, and you're like, what is it going to be? You're looking at your future. Cards just came out. You're looking on the horizon to your future. What came out? The Wheel of Fortune, the 6 of Cups. I love it. And the Page of Cups. I feel like, Pisces, in the past, you've really worked on loving yourself, loving others, and you've really put some good karmic energy out into the world. And I think in the first part of 2023, a lot of good karma is going to be coming back to you. Why? Because you focused on yourself, right? 8 of Pentacles. You focused on your mastery of yourself. And I feel, I came up with 344. I like to look at numbers. Because of that, that good karma is going to come back to you. King of Swords. Very analytical. About what? Yeah. Somewhere along the lines, okay, you got real about something, about yourself, a situation, a person, a place, a thing, and you really started to change your perception of the world and those around you. That's a big mess. 1 second. Interesting. The Knight of Cups in reverse, and yes, I do read them in reverse. The 4 of Swords. Page of Pentacles. Knight of Swords. Ace of Cups in reverse. I get the feeling that there may have been someone or a group of people, or I feel like it is a person who really cross some boundaries, or is going to cross some boundaries. But you are so secure with yourself. This feels like a past thing. Adversity, like you triumphed through a really hard thing because you came at it from a King of Swords perspective, in charge of your emotions, knowing who you are. And I feel like there may have been a parting of ways. This Ace of Cups in reverse. You chose to take your love back. What's on the bottom of the deck? Ooh, Queen of Swords. You are like at one with yourself. Knight of Wands. Knight of Swords. Ace of Wands. Ace of Swords. Oh my gosh. Pisces. Four of Wands. Excuse me, I think I'm coming down with a cold. You know where your stability lies in the first part of the year, and that's inside. That is inside. And like, may nobody poison your waters. You simply won't allow it. You will not allow it. Yeah, hold on here. What is this? Yeah, this actually flipped over and it was like inside the deck, and I just noticed it was the wrong way. The Six of Swords is making a deliberate choice to let go of what no longer serves you. You don't have time for dishonesty. You don't have times for anyone who is not authentic within themselves. And you're pretty good at delivering that message to people because you are a strong individual. You are the Emperor. It's very interesting. May nobody poison your waters. Oh, last one for the first quarter of the year. Yep. I choose myself. I choose myself. Pisces, that's really important. Yeah. I choose myself, and I choose people who vibrate on my level. Three of Cups. That's a really beautiful opening to the first part of your year. Let's look at the second part of the year. I'm going to use the Rider-Waite for the second part. What is going to happen for Pisces in the second part of the year? You've chosen yourself. What does that mean for the second part of the year? Ah, there it is again. Six of Swords. King of Swords. All parties involved will get the outcome that they justly deserve. And you need to know that. You've done all the right things, Pisces. Pisces, you have done all the right things. And very diplomatically, yep, you recognize that change was necessary. Necessity is the impetus for change. God, you are a balanced human being. And that's why shit comes to you. I've never connected with a more balanced human being in a reading before. Good on you. Good on you. Good on you, Pisces. Strength card. So balanced. So poised. So graceful. Oh my gosh. The universe is just like shining on you right now in the second part of the year. Seven of Wands. Emperor in reverse. Woohoo! You ain't got no room for anyone except someone who is on your Emperor level. You are so smart, Pisces. You know where your path lies. You have completed a cycle. You have completed a cycle with someone. You have gone deep inside. Oh my gosh, you are so abundant. You are so abundant, Pisces. You are so abundant that you don't have to share with everybody. Physically, emotionally, mentally. You should be real proud of yourself, Pisces. That second part of the year, the universe will be shining on you. Yep. That's right. Ace of Wands. Wheel of Fortune. Again. Oh my gosh. That's just beautiful. What else? What else for the second part of the year? Whatever you're doing, keep doing it. Page of Cups in reverse. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Okay, that's enough. Page of Cups in reverse. Oh, a lot of cards came out here. Ooh. Page of Cups in reverse. King of Pentacles. Just one second. King of Pentacles. Three of Swords. Another Six of Cups. You have enough to share. Pardon me. Pardon me. Oh my gosh, I must be getting sick. 10 of Wands. 4 of Wands. This is so beautiful. Who are you? Like, really? Who are you, Pisces? You are a wonderful human being. You understand your choices, okay, do not stem from the physical things around you. You listen to your heart. You listen to your heart space. There is no amount of money. There is no physical thing in this realm of reality that is more important to you than you and your heart space. You have learned in the second quarter how to make your choices appropriately. Congrats. I'm really, honestly, so happy for you. So happy for you. Water to wash out the germies. All right. Let's look at your third part of the year. Third quarter of the year for Pisces. Itchy nose. Third quarter of the year for Pisces. Okay. Okay, I guess they all want to come out. Third quarter of the year for Pisces. Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups was in reverse, okay, in your second quarter of the year because healthy boundaries, right? And the interesting thing is, it's like, you seem like the type of person that even though someone has hurt you, you don't blanket that hurt over everybody else. You don't have trust issues because you're so secure with yourself, okay? So the Ace of Cups here, the Fool. There's strength again. Who are you, Pisces? Ace of Swords. Yep. Personal self-truth. The Devil. 7 of Wands. 7 of Swords. The 8 of Pentacles. And the 6 of Pentacles. There's someone in the third part of the year who's probably going to kind of try to like rattle you or get in again. And you are just like Fort Knox, baby. You manifest your reality. You know who you're letting in and who you're not. Knight of Pentacles, you are secure. Like, I don't need you. I don't need you because I don't need unhealthy. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? I don't need you because I don't need unhealthy bonds in my life. I got me. 1313, that came up. Okay, or sorry, 1323. So 1, 2, 3. I don't need unhealthy bonds in my life. I am quite content sitting here mastering myself. Quite content. What is this? The 3 of Wands? Yeah, remember? So like even in the third quarter of the year, you have not lost your focus. You had it here. That was the first card that came out in the beginning of the first quarter of the year was the 3 of Wands. You're untouchable. If you don't feel sexy, you should, but you probably should. You are untouchable. And I think that has a big part to do with this is a lot of people don't realize this, but our sexuality is a huge part of our character and how we put ourselves out into the world. And I'm not talking like labels or anything like that. I'm talking about our masculinity and our femininity. And yours is balanced. It's beautiful. You are a piece of art, Pisces. 7 of Pentacles. You are so focused on yourself. So focused on yourself. I feel like this is going to be a short reading because like you're like, I know. There's nothing to tell you. You're like, I know. And I'm hot. I know the shit. I know I'm balanced. I know I'm a good human being and I deserve the very best out of the world because I get back what I put out. I put out good stuff. Yeah. You do not have time for drama in your life whatsoever. Yeah, moving on from that. The Death card. There's that 3 of Cups again. Moving on. You're like doing your jig. Walking out the door, doing your jig. You're like, can't touch this. That's what this is like. That's exactly what this is like, and you should be so proud of yourself. 1505, that came up. Double fives, double fives. You are listening to the universe right now. I'm gonna blow my nose. One sec. Okay. So, Lord, don't let me come down with a cold today. Don't let me cold. It's cold. More water. All right, what deck do we have left? Kim Kranz. Here it is, Kim Kranz deck. What do we have for the final quarter of the year for Pisces? What's coming up? Threes keep coming up. I feel like the past 3 years of your life have been, you've been completing a karmic contract. You're like, why am I here? What does it all mean? You're like, you're in it. You are deep in the sauce, in the universal sauce right now. You've worked hard. So what is in the last quarter of the year? What is in the last quarter of the year? Huh. Page of Wands. Interesting. I don't know what that means right now. What does it mean? Page of Wands. Last quarter of the year. Oh, I feel like that wants to come out. Four of Wands. When you are stable, you attract stability. Yep. Oh dear. Yep. 9 of Swords in reverse. Someone might be suffering, but it is certainly not you. Okay, you're like, no, I don't have time for that. I am healed, thank you very much. And because I am healed and I am stable, I deserve stability. I am healed and I am stable and I deserve stability. So you've got the Page of Wands. You have the Page of Pentacles. What does that mean? Okay. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Cups. 6 of Swords. Ace of Swords. 4 of Swords and the Chariot. Good Lord, are you ever a focused human being? They can't break you. You see, okay, there's a situation with a person or perhaps your work, literally anything, like any situation that walks into your life, you're like, I know the truth. Ace of Swords. The truth is what it is. And maybe they don't see it, but you do. You see it. And so like universe is just showering you with blessings. Like you have horseshoes up your ass. Because you see it. You see it. You've done your time, okay, as the Page of Pentacles. You have been that observant, astute, open person, willing to learn, to observe, to absorb every lesson around you. The other person has not. And you see it. It's like, it's almost like, it's like you have graduated to high school and they're still in kindergarten watching Sesame Street. One of these things is not like the other. We are not the same. We are not the same. And you are so secure in yourself. I feel like you could actually say that to someone. We are not the same. You need to understand this for balance, for yourself, to get out of your own personal conflict and to find your own fortune, okay? And also to find your own ability to share with other people, okay? For this other person to become also the King of Swords, okay? You're really like lovingly saying no. Not just for your betterment, but for theirs too, because you understand at some point they're going to learn. And at some point they will also become the King of Swords, okay? They got to choose their own love for themselves. They need to realize what their unhealthy attachments are, right? And I think it has a lot to do with like unhealthy bondage, okay? sex, drugs, rock and roll, whatever, like this person is at conflict. And as much as you love this person, okay, your stability and the solidity of your foundation is more important. And they need to realize that for themselves. And you understand that. You understand that. They might not, but they do. Okay? You're ready. You're ready to move on. Okay? You're ready to like let old shit die and let sleeping dogs lie. Okay? You see it from a whole different perspective. This other person, they got a lot of shadow work to do, a lot of work on themselves to achieve their own 10 of Pentacles. Okay? And they have to take that journey alone. 6 of Cups in reverse to become their own emperor. You're like forcing independence on this person. It's beautiful. Like they may not realize like the gift that you're giving to them. They may not realize that. It seems that way. Yeah. Strength, the High Priestess, you know what's good for them, but they don't know what's good for them. And that's unfortunate, but they will eventually. 21-11, okay? You really are looking out for their future, okay? You are well-intended, but you're done. You're walking away from the burden and the defensiveness, okay? And you're mastering, you're trying to get the messages out there to them, but you are far more focused on mastering yourself. And that's just brilliant. And it's beautiful. And this has been a great reading. Oh my God, universe is like open right now. All of these readings, these 2023 forecast readings have just been great. So anyway, that aside, I've got this pendulum here. And you get to ask a question. You get to ask whatever you want. Whatever you want, okay? So it must be a yes/no question. It can't be an open-ended question. So I will let you know. Here we go. Okay, bring it down so you can see my hand. I do try to stay as still as possible, but you'll see what I'm talking about when this thing does what it does. So think about your question. Think about your question, and the pendulum will do the rest. And let it build up. The answer is yes. Okay? Oh, Pisces, you're a beautiful soul. Have a fantastic new year. Okay? Best wishes from me. Lots of love. Stay tight. I'll see you later.